Wisconsin, the New York Mets play the Milwaukee Brewers. New York Mets.
Let's go.
Guess we'll find out.
Let's go hide in the garage with all the other chainsaws.
Left-hand hitters, so Buck Showalter has stuffed every available left-hand hitter into the lineup to have had more RBIs in the season than Alonso, who set his new career high last night.
Oh, and there's Adrian Hauser. There's his numbers right.
Faith in you. Adrian Hauser's first pitch is a call strike to Brandon Nimmo. Brandon 1 for 8 in this series, and he takes a fastball for a strike from Hauser, and it's 0.
IL this year. This is his second career.
4 runs and 4 2/3. Chris Bassett shut out the Brewers that last Friday. 2-2 to Nimmo, and the fastball away. 3-2. Hauser is a 3-2 to the leadoff hitter, and Nimmo fights one off. It's a slow ground ball, and by the time it got to Jace Peterson, he could just put it in his pocket, and Nimmo has an infield hit. Oh, and here is Lindor, who's riding a 7-game hitting streak and had as big 1-0 to Lindor, and he takes the breaking ball down and is batted in for the season. There's only one switch hitting shortstop in history who's ever list with Billy Rogel, who had 99 RBIs for the 1934. Not that many RBIs. Jose Reyes never had that many RBIs. Lots of switch hitting shortstops who never. Lindor, and he pops one foul off the left side, and it's 2-1.
Have done. Continue to win.
There goes Nimmo. The throw to second by Caratini and base. So Nimmo, who has unleashed his stolen base powers over the last couple.
How about Nimmo?
Timing was just perfect there for Nimmo.
Jeez.
His hand back on. The question is, did Adames have the tag on him?
He kept the glove on him. You know, Pete's got a stolen base. He's got 5, Pete, this year, I think.
Bag came off him the same time the hand came off the bag. This is popped up on the infield.
Watching that pop up. My goodness.
Here's Jeff McNeil hitting third in the order. Jeff's 1 for 8 in this series last night. And he drives one to right, but right at Renfroe at second. So McNeil hit it hard, but that's the second out.
Both were absolutely critical RBIs.
Off the batter's eye to get them within a run, and then Lindor close career. And Pete pops one up on the side. That's the leader runner in scoring position. Taijuan Walker takes them out when we come back.
Taijuan, outstanding, the walks to innings, more to contact this year, and he's been deadly in 11 daytime starts this.
Brewers scored 5. Pirates pitching into the 8th inning for the first time this year. Christian Yelich pops up rabbit. Yelich retired on 1 pitch.
And yes,
here's Willy Adames at his 5th career 4-hit game last night.
Hit hard
after being held in check in the opening game of the series by Scherzer
for a 100 RBI season.
Fastball from Walker in for a strike. Taijuan. Fastball fouled back, and he gave up the 2-run homer to O'Neill Cruz that ended his day. Check swing, and did he go?
Shoot, Walker is looking sharp, and I've noticed, obviously, and that is a little bit of, I think, DeGrom and Scherzer.
Does not chase, draws a lot of walks, hits a lot of home runs, and then aggressive out of the strike zone, as say the Pirates were.
The Pirates were from a different half. Has contributed. It's a solid starting 5, and the 3 guys in the back.
The 3 guys who aren't DeGrom and Scherzer.
Exactly.
First game of the series is only hit in 9 at bats, and he strokes 1 foul, and it's nothing. The 2 teams he pitched for. Low and inside to Tellez, and it's 1-2.
Well, you definitely want to put the shift on Tellez. He's a power hitter, 32 home.
Pickoff move. And Tellez pop. Escobar coming in is McNeil to make the catch.
Well done.
And I think some Mets are going to need some sunglasses.
St. Louis, Whitey Herzog always told us that we will always take BP and
move the outfield around, but they're going to go with Canna in center, where he has played for 4 in the opening game of the series. 25 home runs on the year for the big slugger. I mean, there is a certain, that's a close play, but it bases in part because he was trying to keep himself healthy He steals a base and it's elated. Who knows?
I would say
Nimmo's mantra this year to try to stay on the field at all costs, even if this come out of the game. Renfroe takes the splitter low and 8. Walker behind 2-0 on Renfroe. First.
He has 6.
Renfroe lifts one to right, and Naquin has it lined up. To Adames, 1 left. Nimmo leaves because of injury. No score after 1. Against Adrian Hauser, who worked around a leadoff infield hit and a stolen base from Nick. On a hot streak right now. Last 4 games, 6 for 13 with 7 runs driven in hand when he was introduced for the first game of the series. And Hauser tries the curve.
Kind of likes to pull.
And Hauser misses with responsible for him being a Brewer. That's hit sharply through the shift and into right center field. And he's got the Mets' second hit. Those are 6 hits in 9 career at bats, including a home run to Naquin. Anyway, Hauser was in the Astros organization. Adrian Hauser. That's off the end of the bat. And they're going to go to second, and he had a chance to get Vogel back, and he did. With 1 out. And now Eduardo Escobar. Another. He takes the slider low in Atlanta. Braves 2, Nationals 1. Braves try. Mets meanwhile are off for the West Coast. Could be, although the Mets have not announced their starters. Friday night should be Chris Bassett's return to the Mets. Change things up. 2-0 to Escobar. And throw over the.
And the Mets are 40 games over.
And he fouls back a fastball. 2-1. And Escobar swings through the.
Just sticks in my craw.
Well, if they'd had the wild card, we would have been playing in October.
Through 88, we would have been in the postseason.
89, probably too, right?
Well, 89.
2-2 coming, and Escobar gets under one to center field. Escobar retired 2 away, so Hauser in each of the first 2 innings has given up a leadoff hit. He was after a hot start coming off the injured list, hitless in his last 8 at bats. Rookie Meneses has been the best reason to go see the Nationals. There's the side. Mets waste a leadoff base runner for the 2nd straight inning. No score in Milwaukee. Tying Roger Maris's American League home run record. Colton Wong pops up, ends it 1 out. 2nd straight inning that Walker's gotten the first out on 1 pitch. Been a Triple Crown in the National League since 1937, but Paul Goldschmidt has fallen off the pace. Peterson, who's 0 for 4 in this series, and he takes a sinker low for. Hitting .250 for the season with 8 home runs, and he takes a strike 1-1 for a chance to play, and that's line to Guillorme, who short hops it. It's a great story.
It is a great story. He's showing
for a team that's having a terrible year. PS over 900. The irony, of course, is that Juan Soto's hiding play to retire Caratini and end the inning. McNeil's been everywhere out in left field today.